Yeah, man. Maria, 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 Maria. Come on, son. I played in junior high school. In junior high school, we did West Side Story, right? Shout out to the folks at 308. Oh, welcome to the after show. I played the part of Doc in the play, right? And then we did it. We did it after school, and then during this, and I also was the understudy for Tony. And so me and the cat that played Tony switched places. He did Doc, and I played Tony. So if you're familiar, again, I'm gonna get real deep and specific on this. If you haven't seen West Side Story, shame on you. But there's a scene where Doc is telling Tony that he just got a report that Maria had been killed, and he's trying to break this news to him, right? And Tony is all in outer space and in love, and think he's gonna go meet up with Maria, and Doc is like trying to get his attention, and he smacks him. So me as Doc, I did that in the because that's what he called for, and I learned how to make a slap sound louder than it actually is. You cup your hand, it's the air, and so I did it on stage and popped him lightly. And, it was a good scene. The cat that played Tony was not a great actor at all. He kept smiling through every day scene. We was kids. We was like 12, 13 to 11, 12, 13 at the time. So any case. So when we swapped roles.
Oh, boy.
Now I'm playing Tony. He's playing Doc. We're in front of the entire school and that scene comes up. I'm expecting he's going to do the same thing for me. And I'm, I kind of braced for it or whatever. And he slapped the shit out of me. He slapped me so hard, I had to keep my head turned to stay in the role. So, wow. And I hear the audience go, oh, damn. And I just held, and I at the corner of my eye, like I said, he smiled in every scene. He had a cheese on his face. I was like, you motherfucker.
I'm going to beat your ass when they yell cut, motherfucker.
And I stayed in it. And then I, slowly came out of it, turned and finished the rest of the play. We laughed about it now, but man, he slapped the shit out of me.
Look.
So, any case, yeah, West Side Story is my shit.
Speaking of staying in it, Kanye West just got out of it. And his dumb ass is getting back in it. He's
not getting married, is he?
He's not getting married, but he's dating again. Another model.
Yeah. Okay.
Irina Shayk? I don't know. Some French chick, maybe. I don't know. Kanye, bro. No. Chill, bro.
I said this about him before. That's brother ain't learned shit.
It's literally in the intro.
Yes. It's about him, and it's still true.
I'm looking for a picture of her. Oh, there she is.
I think she's attractive. I saw something that, that said Kim Kardashian had met her some time ago or whatever the case. Whatever.
She's
Oh, no.
She's cute, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Speaking of getting in and out of it, so our good friend Lala Anthony, I reconnected with her. We didn't talk about this. I reconnected with her about a week ago for what I do for my day job. I booked her on another show, and when she popped, it was via Zoom. When she popped in the Zoom, and she was business as usual. Actually, we'll show the clip, but she was really surprised, and we had it was a great moment. She's just announced that she's divorcing Mello.
So I saw the story, and I purposefully did not read the story because I love, I don't even really call her Lala. I have a hard time calling her Lala. I love Alani. I always have loved Alani. She's one of my favorite people. And I'm prone to going in on it. And so I was like, I'm not going to read the story. I'm not even gonna bring it up because I don't want to go in on it. Like she's my people, but
Right.
you know,
Right.
I think there have been issues there for a while.
Yeah. But you know, what I will say, I for all they've gone through, and I'm not trying to get in the midst of their marriage and relationship and all that type of stuff, because everybody has their share of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. You don't hear no mess about, you don't hear mess.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But they keep that mess out of the public eye. And that's how you're supposed to be. That's supposed to be, all in the shits. You know what I mean? So in keeping with that, that's all I got to say about that.
but they were together for 16 years.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's dude, that's an eternity in celebrity marriage years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Look, I hate to sound like the unfeeling publicist answer, but I really do mean this. I really do wish them the best through that transition. And y'all can go as hard at me in the comments as you want, because I be going at people with divorces and just trashing like the prenups and all of that, the Dre. I'm not gonna do that because Lala's my girl. Call me a hypocrite all you
Right.
want. She's my girl. I'm not gonna do it.
Absolutely. Dre is different. Dre.
I don't know that nigga. No, I'm just kidding.
and that's way more messy.
Yeah, it is.
That's way more messy. There's the his now ex has shown everything to be a disgruntled or angry black woman, all types of stuff. Like, ooh.
They finally got the whole legally single thing in place.
Anytime we talk about Dr. Dre, and his wife and his soon to be now ex-wife, Nicole Young, we have to hit the intro for Young and the Loveless.
And it tickles me every single goddamn time.
What'd you say about it?
I mean, I don't think it's a whole lot of new stuff on it. That Dre petitioned some time ago to get declared.
Just make me single. Let me be single. I just want to be single. We could talk about this money later. Let's just be single.
Exactly.
Judge was
like, all right, yeah. It's like this because I think it's like they want to be sure. When I say they, like the state, the people who sign like the contract and say you are now contractually married, they want to be sure that you're not going to reconcile, right? So it's when you go to them and say, hey, look, reconciliation is never going to happen, it's off the table, then he signed off. The judge was like, all right, yeah, I've been seeing this shit in the newspapers. Y'all ain't getting back together. This is over.
Right.
So he is single. He is single and back on the market. And hopefully he's out there with that delicious April Jones. Hopefully he's a lucky man.
Amongst others. Hey, listen, he's single now. Do your thing. Go back. Take it back to 88, Dre.
Don't make any more.
Take it back to them parties at the house, son. Take it back to how you even met Nicole. Do that party again. Do that shit all over again. We're gonna take it back. We're gonna do this for easy.
Just don't marry him. Okay?
Right.
You and Kanye, don't marry him.
Yeah.
Not spend a lot of time on this one. Did you hear the story about the crazy fan who mailed Kim Kardashian a diamond ring and a Plan B?
The Plan B shit is hilarious, and I can understand why that would be scary. Like, what did you have planned, dude? Like, and this is just a dude on the street. He ain't never gone. He don't know her. She don't know him. He sent her a diamond ring, impressive, because he actually bought a diamond, and a Plan B pill. Yo, That's some on-site shit right there. Like, what do you play? Like, there's no relationship. When I see, okay, when security see you, take that dude out. I don't know what he got playing. What he got in his pockets.
I read that a little bit differently. I read that as, we can fuck and we can get married, but I ain't making no goddamn babies with you.
Yeah, man, it's a bit presumptuous to think that he had a shot. But it's interesting. I don't know if it's a black dude or white dude or not. I don't know what.
It doesn't matter. Whoever he is, he's out of his fucking mind. He is
out of his mind. Just that's woo. You saying crazy is dismissive, yeah, but applicable here.
They shut down his social media accounts. She's pushing for a restraining order, which she should, because that's nuts. But I don't know if they should have shut down his social media accounts.
I don't know what did he put on? What did he put on there? That's what I've been wanting to, like, what did he say on social media that was like, yeah, we're gonna shut you down?
He posted a marriage certificate that was obviously faked, with him and her, and he shared a post, and it says, quote, Queen Kimberly is sitting up in the big castle alone, waiting for her knight in shining armor. Okay. I don't think they should have shut down his social media accounts, because now you can't see what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's invisible now.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, that's just nuts, though. That's, man.
My dude he went right over the deep end. That what's the old 357 song? Oaktown's 357. Juicy got him going crazy.
Juicy's got him crazy. Juicy's got him crazy. Yeah. Oh man. I don't really have a whole lot, man.
So one more thing, and then we can wrap, because this actually after show is going pretty quickly. We try to keep the after show to about 30 minutes. We're like 10 minutes or so in. So you heard the story about Jeff Bezos going into space, him and his brother. Jeff Bezos said, look, I've started one of the biggest companies in the world. I've made a whole lot of money. I got married, lost half that money when I got divorced. I don't want to do this no more. So he stepped down from running Amazon. He's just going to spend some of his billions. He had a company, was it Blue Skies or something like that? I'm looking for the name of it. Can't find the name of it. But he started a company.
That's going to space.
Say again?
That's the company that's going to space.
Yeah. So he started the company to do like space exploration and all of that stuff. He hit up his brother and he was like, hey, yo, bro, let's hop on this flight from my company to go into space, right? Don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay.
Richard Branson has been doing it for a minute, working on commercial space flights. But Richard Branson,
I think the criticism, I think it's from Nancy Pelosi.
It is from Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren. Okay. I said he's using tax dollars to do it. How do you get those tax dollars?
Blue Origin is the name of the company. I didn't see where she specifically said he's using taxpayer dollars to do it. I see where she made the allegation that he's using taxpayer dollars to do it because he's not paying his fair share in taxes.
Actually, they ain't really paid no taxes.
Well, let's take a look.
Yeah, that was the big story, and all the money, like, so understanding that Amazon all the money they made from 17, 18, 19, those 3 years, they made twice that last year, or they made that much last year rather. So, and then they didn't have to pay no taxes on it, thanks to that tax benefit from Trumpet.
Right. So
So
there's a much longer story here that I won't read the whole entire thing. The highlighted portion says, for the years he did pay federal income taxes between 2006 and 2018, Bezos paid a total of about $1.4 billion on a reported income of $6.5 billion, or a rate of about 21.5%. That's not nothing.
no,
It's
no,
certainly
this is more
certainly not the
recent.
bracket that he should be in.
Yeah, but I think it got even worse last year. 2019, 2020. Especially with the money that like they quadrupled their earnings
Yep.
that year.
It says the reported income does not include the vast increase to his net worth during the same period, about 127 billion, according to Forbes, due to his stake in Amazon.
Yeah. I don't know the tax code. I don't profess to be a financial scholar at all. But if he paid, you know what? Fuck it. At some point they'll get him. I think this administration now is not going to let it slide, and they'll change that tax code, to have folks pay their fair share.
So and yeah. So I will
But
I will form an
I didn't really
opinion based
care.
on limited knowledge, and I will
Okay.
freely say that my knowledge here is limited. If he was operating within the established tax law during that time, he did nothing wrong, and he shouldn't be blasted for it. If he subverted tax law, if he ducked and dodged the way after we did our due diligence, we found out that Trump had, then there's something wrong there. I think also, though, when we start talking about paying fair share and blasting him for wanting to go into space and tying those two things together, because those two things are absolutely not tied together. And I think it's disingenuous to tie them together to make an argument about taxes. I think we're looking at it in a microcosm. He built one of the largest companies in the world. And if you look at tax income that the federal, state, local levels have taken in, if you only look at him paying taxes from his earnings, it's an unfair microcosm to look at, as that company has to be responsible for their tax implications with that company for every employee that they have. So if you just look at, he made 6.5 billion and he paid 1.4, you're not looking at the amount that the company has paid in taxes over its existence for the employees, like that part. You're also not looking at the number of people that he has employed and put to work across the country who then pay taxes. So I'm not saying it gives him a pass. I'm just saying, if we're going to look and we're going to say fair share, unfair share, let's look at the entire photograph and then make some assumptions and some judgments there.
There are people that make way less money than that pay a higher percentage in taxes.
Agreed. And I'm one of those people. And it absolutely fucking sucks that he paid 21.5%. Right. So, but if I'm comparing me to him in that microcosm, it's awful. But if I look at the broader picture, it still sucks for me, but there are a ton of people that benefited from that.
Yeah, yes. But also understanding there's been issues in terms of the wages that Amazon pays. There's been issues with the working conditions. I just saw there's a story where Killer Mike went out to Mississippi to a plant out there to support the workers there on developing a union, because it was complaining that it was too hot. The working conditions were not were less than desirable, and they weren't able to really afford to be able to live, and all those different things. And it's like, of all the money that company makes, it's like McDonald's. People that work at McDonald's don't get, and McDonald's is a high work. And I don't want to just pick out McDonald's, but fast food places.
You could pick McDonald's. You could pick Walmart. You could pick. I'm trying to think of somebody else who got hit over the head with some bullshit. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it's fair to say that in this country, when you're a company and you scale to that size, it's going to be some bullshit at the bottom, right? Like it's fair to say. Just in general, you might have like 10 out of 100 like companies that really take care of their people, but the rest of them fucking suck.
Yeah. So all that to say, Amazon seems to be in that suck category when it comes to conditions and pay and all that type of thing. Anyways, all that to say,
that was I didn't really care that he's going to space because I think Google got into some trouble over that type of shit.
Google? No, I don't know.
I think it was some years ago when I was out in LA. They got into some trouble.
Okay. Well, maybe because I use Google to search for stuff, I didn't see that story.
Google was like, fuck you. Nope. And in fact, if this whole part of the video just went blank and y'all trying to figure out why there's a big
what
gap,
happened?
it's because Google shut that part down.
Like, oh, they talking shit about us? They said the word a couple of times. All right, yeah, go ahead and they'll replace it. They'll replace it with the smart device name that I refuse to say. That starts with an ALX or AX, whatever the hell. You know what I mean. In any case, we can leave it there.
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and wrap.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Oh, thanks for watching, because this is exclusive content that you only find on unpoppin'show.com and our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe there. Follow us on all socials at Unpoppin' Show. Look out for Unpoppin' Reacts. And we look forward to hearing your commentary in the comment section. Thanks again. 2 fingers, yo.
Deuces. Need a daily dose of jokes? Like, subscribe, smash the notification button, and you'll get jokes in your inbox basically every week.
Absolutely. Because we like cats. No, that's the wrong. God damn it.